Now to NBC5 Responds. No one likes getting a letter from the IRS, but what if it turns out to be a mistake?
If you were recently notified that you owe unpaid taxes for 2023, even if you know that you paid, you're not alone. The IRS blames a glitch. So what can you do about it? PJ Randhawa has some advice.
An NBC5 executive producer shared this letter with NBC5 Responds. It's a CP-14 notice from the IRS, dated June 3rd. It says it received her tax return. There's no math error, but she has an outstanding balance. The letter says interest is accruing and threatened penalties. Our EP told us she raced to check her financial statements. She could see a payment to the U.S. Treasury went through on tax day, April 15th, showing she paid and filed federal income taxes on time. The IRS says it's aware some taxpayers are getting CP-14 notices, even though their taxes are paid up. According to this statement on the IRS's website, the letters may have gone out before the IRS applied payments to a taxpayer's account, or the payment required additional handling on the IRS's end.
We probably have had a handful of clients that have received the CP-14 notices and have called the office in an absolute panic.
That's tax consultant Monica Hangsback. If you received a CP-14 notice, she says check your records to confirm the IRS received your federal income tax payment and the check or electronic payment cleared your bank account or credit card.
You want to verify with whatever software you used, if you did set up the payment to be drawn at that time, that did go through successfully. And then the next step would be to log onto your bank account and ensure that the payment actually cleared the bank. If you had those two things happen, then you are okay at this point.
If you paid in full and on time, the IRS says you don't need to take any action.
I know the notice says you have 21 days to pay the outstanding balance and that interest is accruing. I know that is very overwhelming, but just hold tight.
The IRS says it would automatically adjust any assessed penalties and interest when it correctly applies payments. PJ Randhawa, NBC5 Responds.